Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Meg & Co, my t-shirt business. I have been running my t-shirt business for about 4.5 years, and over that time I've tested so many blanks from so many different brands, but no matter how many blanks I try, I always find myself coming back to my favorite tried and true like 3 different brands. So today I'm sharing my favorite all-time blanks with you guys, and these are ones that I personally use and absolutely love, and like I said, ones that I just keep coming back to and continuously using in product launches. And then after we talk about favorite blanks, then I'll tell you guys where you can purchase them. Business license or not, it doesn't matter. So if you're looking for high quality good blanks that you want your customers to love, you are in the right place. Okay, let's start with crew necks. These are my absolute favorite thing to put my designs on. My number one absolute favorite, and you guys probably know this, but it's Comfort Colors, specifically the Comfort Colors 1566. I'll show you guys, I actually have an example here. So this is the pepper color that I do a lot of my shirts on, and seriously, these are so comfy, so cozy, and I love the wash of them because they're kind of like vintagey. I just like rave about the quality. Also, the good thing about Comfort Colors is that a lot of people like know this brand and they're already familiar with Comfort Colors and kind of associate it with more high quality product, or a lot of people will have like their favorite t-shirt in their closet and it's Comfort Colors brand. So they know this brand is comfortable, they know this brand is high quality. So Comfort Colors is a little bit more expensive. Like these blanks will run you more than $20 per blank. But with that being said, you can charge more for them because of the quality of the item. Customers know this brand as being kind of a more higher quality elevated brand, so they're willing to spend the extra money for a t-shirt or crew neck that is Comfort Colors. Okay, number 2 is Independent Trading Company, and this is their mid-weight pigment dyed crew neck. I love this crew neck so much. Like, I know that I'm like a die-hard Comfort Colors fan, but this is definitely a very close second, and I actually just recently discovered these, but they are definitely more lightweight. They're mid-weight rather than heavyweight. The outside is just so incredibly soft. Like, they fit so well. They have like a relaxed fit, and since they're not heavyweight, they kind of just like lay on your body perfectly. And the inside is so soft. It's not really like any inside that I've seen on a crew neck before, but like I said, the outside is unbeatable, and I just love the way that these fit. So similar to Comfort Colors, these are a bit on the more pricier side. They will run you more than $20 per blank depending on where you get them. Perfect if you want a high quality blank and you're comfortable spending a decent amount of money on it. This is the first blank I ever used and tried, and this is the Gildan 18,000. I have just come back to this time and time again. This Gildan crew neck is like the crew neck you would think of when you think of a crew neck. Like when you think of a good old comfy crew neck, like I feel like this is what comes to mind. These are on the cheaper side. This is a staple, and if you're not wanting to spend a lot of money on investing in blanks, I think this is a very solid option because these crew necks last forever. They're comfortable. Everybody knows the brand Gildan. I love them. Every time I make myself a sweatshirt, I always make it on Gildan. So we love her. She is a classic. And then last but not least, I actually don't have an example of this one, but it's called Comfort Wash by Hanes. I honestly don't think this one ever gets talked about. Like, I haven't really heard anybody else talk about this. It's definitely more of a lightweight crew neck type of situation, but I love the little detail. It has like a little triangle right here at the collar, which I think is so cute. They're like pigment garment dyes. Going back to that, I think I just like that in a shirt. They're also a little bit cheaper than Comfort Colors, so if you're looking for a close alternative, I feel like this might be your best bet, although they are a little bit more lighter weight, so be aware of that. Okay, now that I've raved to you about crew necks for who knows how long, let's talk about t-shirts. I've tried quite a few brands out there, but again, I'm sticking with the same like 3 brands that I absolutely love and use every time. First up is the Comfort Colors 1717. This is just a Comfort Colors t-shirt, basic t-shirt, no pocket, no anything, and it's 100% cotton. It is so comfy. Again, it's garment dyed, it's soft, like it gets softer every time you wash it. It kind of gets that faded look once it starts to get old, but I like that because it gives it like vintage feel kind of. And the t-shirts are definitely cheaper than crew necks. Number 2 for t-shirts for me is the Gildan 5000. This is like just a classic tee. Like, this is what you would find like most t-shirts printed on, I feel like. It's definitely not as high quality as Comfort Colors, is much cheaper. So if you're just starting out and you're wanting to not spend a bunch of money on blanks, I think that the Gildan 5000 would be your best bet. I think these literally are like $2 a piece. Tons of color options, so you're not limited there at all. And like I said, wonderful for beginners, or even if you're just wanting to like test out a design and not spend a lot of money on a blank, definitely invest in some of these for some trials, I guess. So those are my favorite t-shirts. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I have tried so many Bella and Canvas crew necks and t-shirts and I just don't love them. I don't know why. I think everybody else loves them. They are just not my favorite, and I'm happy to stick with the ones that I have found and love. Okay, now to the part you guys have probably been waiting for. Where do you get these blanks? Where can you buy them? So if you have a business license, you can sign up for blank apparel companies that offer wholesale discounts. Like, you can still get blank apparel at wholesale pricing, but you definitely get a more significant discount if you have a business license and you sign up for a place like S&S Activewear. That's where I get all of my blanks from, or Sanmar. These are the top two if you have a business license. I recommend getting an account with both these companies if you can, because sometimes one will have shirts in stock while the other doesn't. But if you don't have a business license and you're just starting out, you can still get shirts for that discounted price. They mark it as wholesale pricing, but like I said, it's not as significantly marked down as S&S Activewear or Sanmar. So for all the people out there without a business license that are still wanting a great selection of high quality blanks, I would check out Shirt Space. I used them in the beginning. They were absolutely amazing. Other options would be Jiffy Shirts and All Day Shirts. I have used all of these companies and have never really had an issue with any of them. They also all offer such a great variety of blanks, so be sure to check them out if you can. Everybody's different. Everybody likes something different. If you're wanting to try blanks, I recommend just ordering them and testing them, putting them on your body, washing them, seeing how they feel to you, kind of discovering what materials you like better, what do you like, and what do you think would work best for your brand. So I definitely recommend investing in samples for you to try out. I'm curious to know what your guys' favorite blanks are, or if you've tried any of the ones I've mentioned, let me know how you like them. This is just my preference, so I'm curious to know what you guys think. And if you found this video helpful at all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!